Hello YouTube, this is the Darkly Player, and I'm here with another video. I was going to build an elf deck, but I didn't have all the cards on me, so I'm just going to take another idea we had and just revamp it into a different idea. And everybody knows about my mono red black deck, which ran a bunch of Cacklers, Shred Freak, stuff like that. Well, I'm going to switch it over and make it a mono black deck. So the creatures will be the same pretty much. 4 Cackler, 4 Shred Freak, sorry about that. I'll run a few Gouger. Not that one. Let me look them up right quick. I'm going to put 3 Gouger in here for this guy. That ain't too bad, but I'd rather find a way to do that. For Ember Strike, he wouldn't be too bad, but I'll probably just put in a couple of Suit Stoke. So our creatures is 21. We're running 4 Rakdos Cackler, 4 Rakdos, 4 Ember Strike Duos, 4 Kindlers. Let me get my display up for you guys. Yeah. Okay, we're running 4 Rakdos Cackler. There he is on the top right. Oh yeah, you probably can't see him. I'll move him over here because I know my face is over there. You know, he's just a basic 1/1 for 1 that unleashes himself. Then we got the Ember Strike Duo who gets +1/+1 for each black spell I cast. And whenever I play a red spell, he'll get first strike. That's why I'm putting him in here, because this will be mono black. So everything will be able to pump him up to 1/1. And a few things, most of the creatures will be able to pump him up the first strike. Then I'm also going to be putting in the couple of Suit Stroke Kindlers for attack. You know, they give, I could target a black or red creature to give them haste, which is really good with some of this other stuff. Then there's the Rakdos Shred Freak, you know, 2 for a 2/1 haste, ain't bad. And his black-red. Then there's the Ashimore Gouger, 4/4 for 3. Can't block, but that's debatable. Then there's the Ashimore Liege, which is a classic card, and, you know, another Kindler. Now, with the other stuff, I want to go basic black. I do want to look into my black-red cards right quick and see if I got some of the duels. I'm going to put this down here. Cruel Edict, now that's a mean card. I may play with that one. I'm just looking for some dual cards right quick. See if I can find any. If not, I'll play it basic black. You know, a lot of control, some draw, and some very fun, mean cards. But I'm trying to figure out if I got any of the dual black reds. There's that one, but I never liked this too much. Yeah, it gives them Wither, and if it's a red black creature, it gives it +2/+2 for, what was it, 2? Yeah, 2. But I was never a big fan of it. Well, there's one I want to look up, see if I have it. Yep, Blightning. Oh, that's black-red. And I'm not really running red, so yeah, that will be out. So we'll go with basic black. We'll go Sign in Blood. 4 signs. There's got to be another draw card right quick. Let me look it up right quick. So there's not a ton of good draw. Yeah, there's Altar's Reap, but I wouldn't want to sacrifice anything. And yeah, I can get a neg-1 counter. But I need some draw. We'll expand this to colorless and see what I can pull out. Again, not much. I'll probably go ahead and put in 4 gtexians for a little tech. Oh, did I not put Sign and Bloods in? Nope. 4 signs, 4 gtexians. Let's go ahead and look up. This is a little tricky because I know black has some great cards, but I'm trying to find a budget version. And I know Gtexian Pro isn't a budget card, but it is a great card. So I'm trying to find a majority of a budget deck here. And it needs some draw. That would be okay. But I have no way to get into my graveyard for the second card. Hold on. So we'll look up some basic black. I do want the Tragic Slips. I do want the basic Go for the Throats. There is a door I want in here because I'm mostly elemental. Well, I think I am. Let me check right quick. No, he's a devil. Element. A lot of this is elemental. So I'll put a few of these in here. Then I'll pick then I'll go ahead with a couple of these. The reason Cruel Edict ain't the greatest card, but I love playing it because it gets around hexproof. And due to the fact that we're just doing basic black, I will just pop in a bunch of swamps. And I just ordered some foil swamps earlier. There we go. You know, these were fairly cheap. I'm going to put 20 in there. I like to stick to 20, but that's because most of my decks don't really need a lot of lands. Because, you know, the highest casting cost in this deck is 4, but, you know, a lot of it's like onesies, twosies. Like, Cacklers are 1, Shredded Freaks and Duos are just 2. Only the Gouger and the Liege is 3 and 4. Then most of my other cards are 1s and 2s, and Gtexian is free. Does hurt because it's 2 life, but it's technically free. Then, or not technically, but you know, give a little life to kill your opponent. That's the way of black. Then a lot of this extra stuff just like 1 and 2, like Sign and Bloods are 2, Cruel Edicts are 2, Go for the Throat is 2, Tragic Slips are 1. So yeah, this is pretty much supposed to be like a speedy little black deck that can control the field a little bit and get around some hexproofs and see how I can play around with it. And we'll see how it works. We'll go into a match. I know I said I was going to play this later, but I want to try this deck out. So yeah, this is the Darkly play. And we'll go into match 1 pretty soon. This video will go up soon, and I'm sorry you're going to see the video here for a little bit, and I'm sorry about that. It just happens. I'm tired from work, so we'll see what happens. Go straight into match 1 for, I'm going to call this the Mono Black Devil deck, pretty much. Mono Black Devil. So we'll have fun with it, and we'll see how it goes. Be right back.